Welcome back. This is Mooncat Tarot, and I'm reviving the channel because I feel that it's time to bring it back, but bring it back perhaps on a lesser scale, on one that is more manageable. And so I'm bringing back Mooncat Tarot readings, which are going to be posted twice a month. That will be the standard, and occasionally I may choose to do more, depending on if there's a special day to consult about. But for the most part, it's going to be 2 posts per month, or 1 post every 2 weeks. This is a special reading because we're entering into spring, and May 1st is coming up, and this is the time known as Beltane, and it's a time to embrace growth, new directions, new pathways, opening up to possibility. So today's reading is about what new possibilities are coming in for this time. So this will be a general reading for all signs, and let's begin. Well, we have a very fortunate beginning. So I'll bring this card up close. The 3 hairs is a very well-known symbol which indicates a never-ending abundance. We think about the way that hairs propagate. They're known to have many offspring, and so the circle of hairs is to indicate that not only is there prosperity, but that the prosperity is never ending. And so that is a beautiful sense of abundance to bring into this spring, this May 1st, this season. Okay, so we're talking about a never-ending ability to bring in the abundance that you seek in your life. It makes sense then to see the Empress in her creative state, creative flow. Okay, here again, we're just talking about that ability to create what is desired, to bring it into reality, into life. And so there's a great amount to look forward here. So we're passing through a time that was not necessarily dark or negative, but perhaps just a bit stale, a bit unmoving. And it's time now to look up from all of the routine, from anything that is keeping you stagnant, and to look to the opportunities coming in or that are around you. We had the star turned up. So this is a time of healing. And we see that this is falling directly underneath the 3 hairs. So the star falling there is an indication that the pathway to the abundance, the pathway to the changes, the positive changes, is the healing within. Okay. We're seeing the Death card, so we're seeing changes that we need to make. In this deck, there are a few extra cards, and this is one of them. This is another one that came out, and this one is a special kind of moon card from Luna Lapin. And what this moon card is saying is that you have a particular spirit guide around you that has seen who you are and your circumstances, and the spirit guide has decided to work with you. This may be a guardian angel, or even an entity of nature, like a fairy, that has seen your circumstances and decided to help and guide you towards your blessings. And so this is coming right after the Death card, right? So we have the healing and the death. So this death is a card of permanent transition. There is something being left behind here. And I think it is a pattern, an habitual pattern, because we go back to the Four of Cups. This would be a tendency to feel stuck in the routine that is around you and not see the way out of that routine, or not be able to break out of it in order to make changes that you want to see. That's where the healing energy is coming in, and that is where the Death card is cutting that away, making a permanent change. And we have helping guides that want to see you succeed in this, that are helping you along the way. And you can look for little signs to know that they're there. So any little signs that might appear, such as feathers. When you're outside, if you see feathers, if you see flower petals, if you see coins, or if you see numbers on the clock that repeat, such as like the 111, 222. These would be ways of knowing that that spirit is with you. Yeah, it's time now to make a pause. This would be time spent in meditation, time spent in contemplation, in order to gain a new perspective and overcome this energy of the Seven of Wands. So in this card, you're standing out on a higher ground. Your new perspective takes you to this higher ground where you are better able to defend yourself. And actually what you're defending yourself against in this case may be energies that you have picked up, negative comments, viewpoints, ideas surrounding yourself, surrounding who you are. And your perspective needs to change to see yourself from a higher point of view, to give yourself more credit, to defend yourself against that negative energies. So these are part of the changes too that are coming in. All right, I've adjusted the camera a little bit to keep all the cards in there. And if you're wondering what kind of layout am I doing, well, it's just intuitive. I just follow where the cards go. Okay, so the next part of our reading the Queen of Pentacles, she has profound internal control and stability when it comes to this particular energy. This would be the energy surrounding your money in the physical world, and in the non-physical world, this would be the energy surrounding your energy level. So being able to feel motivated, being able to feel positive about getting up and getting things accomplished, and also through this energy increase, bringing in more of that physical representation of energy flow in our world, which is money. Okay, so it's through this overcoming of viewpoint, seeing yourself from a higher perspective, giving yourself the freedom to have that energy, but also that this sort of calm stability within, where you're able to have this grounding energy. Look at how this Queen of Pentacles is surrounded by this very strong and powerful tree, and that's a powerful grounding energy. And so that's showing this stability that I'm talking about, being able to be centered and strong in your center. And then we get our new start, going through that healing process, going through the changes in perspective, and then putting that into action. We begin our new beginning. The new beginning is where it's the quest that brings you to that never-ending cycle of abundance, where you can constantly bring in the positive changes that you want to see in your life and in your world around you. Okay, so all of this is leading to a profound spiritual development, and that spiritual development is this place of the High Priestess. So this is where you can bridge the physical and the non-physical and be tapped deeply into your psyche, and also the wisdom represented here by the tarot, the wisdom that you have deep within, and the wisdom that you can find in through connection to spirit. And so we see this swath of cloth to represent flow, connection and flow through awareness, and at the same time connection to the deep waters, the deep within, the psyche and the subconscious. Okay, so we see a very hopeful pattern here, and one that is guiding you to a pathway of how to make the changes you want to see, how to bring yourself into alignment with that eternal cycle of continuing abundance. And the way to get there is to pull away from that which makes you feel stagnant, that which is a routine, that which is ordinary, and look towards what is available in front of you, how to make a change today. Do something different and unexpected today. Do something that nourishes the soul, and then see another and another opportunity come. There's going to be a profound healing energy in this, leading you to a permanent change from a person who was bogged down in a negative state or a negative viewpoint of themselves, someone who felt there were no opportunities and nowhere to go in life, to a person who now sees the opportunity, who can view themselves from a higher perspective, and who can have a strong and stable center. And from this change comes the new life, the new beginning. And in this direction, as we go, as we create that cycle of a perpetual abundance, then do you develop yourself into your spiritual awareness, deep within and deep without. So that you have that connection at all times, not just in dreams or sleep or meditation, but also when you're consciously awake and aware, you still maintain that connection to Psyche, which is a powerful place from which to navigate your life. And so these are the pathways that lie ahead, the challenges that lie ahead, and the promise of where it will bring you. I hope you have enjoyed this reading. Thank you for listening.